and begin just to go ahead and take a few breaths as we build through the aurora borealis. Light frequency tones blend through the body, through the structure. Green emerald dragons coming forwards. Working to restore tonal depletions through to the dragon body. So we move to repair, pain releasing through the cranial. As we bring in the diamond shielding, blending through the field structures through each layer by layer. And installing through the chakra system. Heaviness releasing out of the heart. As we open into the cross of matter. Full expansion through the body. Opening through Templar. Light spectrums and connecting through the hexagonal holes of a mentee. Grid transference. Expanding through the body. As we enter through the halls of a mentee, we begin to connect in through the tribal bodies, opening through the tribal bodies, opening through the water dragons as well. Repairing and restoring the template architecture of the tribal body. correcting through field spins, scalar wave, releasing distrust, releasing faithlessness, releasing lack of trust in spirit, lack of trust in self. And fear. Repatterning genetic sequences. As we open through the water dragon and connect into the tribal body. Resurrecting template architecture of the memory fields of the tribal and the emotional memory sequencing. To inlay, expand, and open through the cross of matter, through the vertical horizontal axis, intercept, expanding through the pivot point. And surrendering. Releasing out falseness, releasing out lies, releasing deception. Purifying through the lens of the tribal body. Updating through the scopes. Releasing self-doubt. Rich magenta and violet blend in through the perspectives. There's so much fear and so much self-doubt here today. I'm just curious as to why we are experiencing so much of this. body, just an area of focus through the collective fields, I say. It's almost as if like it is not, or collectives are finding it very tough at this moment to kind of transcend certain belief systems, certain limitations, and this is kind of what is held up through the base of the spine, running up through the solar plexus at the back. But the truth is we are completely, fully capable and able to access anything we ever wish and choose at any given time. It's if we fall back into these belief systems within these energy frequency bands that really contain us into a level of contraction. And this can come from people around you, it can come from collectives, it can come from your own stuff as well. But really the core focus here is to transcend these limiting self-beliefs, knowing right now that you are capable and able to achieve absolutely anything. So as we purify at the base of the feet of the tribal body, lifting up, restoring, releasing out all the heavy grey tone, sludge, and rot, mud. As we purify with white diamond frequency and gold, coming up into the toes, into the feet, into the balls of the feet, and up through the Earth Star chakra, connecting through meridians, breathing in, lifting through the calf muscles, through the bone density, awakening race morphogenetic memory within the bone density. The owl, ode of wisdom, extends its wings over the tribal body. As the water dragon begins to shriek and cry, releasing emotional pain. Okay. And at the same time as the wings of the owl are kind of containing the tribal body and the emotional body is releasing, the water dragon is releasing, I'm also seeing a kind of entity field as well that's coming forwards within this. I'm not going to go into details of how it looks because it doesn't look very nice, but or what we will also see this as a field of awareness that is hosting and enjoying the limitation. It's feeding off of levels of limitation within this field and construct. So we begin to dissolve. and building through crystalline, fractal, geometric expressions through the body. These are presenting as stars and flowers in light rays, translucent light rays in the tones of blue, green, yellow, clear quartz, soft magenta. The cloaked being begins to dissolve and crumble. So we command the presence, extract to release. Breathing in. And we move to seal out of these field locations, sealing this entity out the field locations as we work to restore and repair continuation of the building of the tribal body. And we can really akin this to the kind of like a core world wound, if you will. This would be interrelation with the previous root race cycles as we work to restore the the angelic human blueprint and restore to the original organic angelic human blueprint. So where our current blueprints have been disrupted, decayed, we begin to release any defects held within the tribal body, held within the Tiamat dragon water body. As they begin to purify, and reconstruct the race morphogenetic fields, yano yakras metibias motoporia. Instantiating trust and developing golden spheres of light sequence moving in, opening through the Christic tones, blending into higher harmonic resonance, yakuras motoponia mora, as we begin to create feedback loops and correct into the third dimensional field frequency band. Oscillation of light spins, yano yakuras miatapora. Replenishing faith, trust, belief, the building the spirits of Christ within the layers of defect held through this damaged blueprint, which we are working to repair now. Releasing panic, releasing terror. Really diving deep into the emotional body as we work to release. I'm getting a lot of heavy pain over the left side heart as well, going right into the underarm joint. Surrendering into the pain, into the fear. Which is opening up as worthlessness now, a lack of worth. Collapsing through, registering and processing correcting belief systems as we reorient and affirm one's self-worth. which opens up through the crown, opens up through the vertical pillar as we begin to re-establish this connection and the divine self-worth, building through the triskelion geometry, accenting through radial solar light spheres, repatterning and reconstructing, developing the hexagonal grid templating. And reconstructing bridging arcing systems through the hexagonal grid transfers. So as we work through the halls of the Menti gate transfers here, Yakuras Menti Bora, it really, they do many things, but in this instance, what I'm feeling is everything that's been restored through this point, it's taking the trauma response or the layers of miasma, the density, and the collapse into a repair whilst transferring the information back through to the source fields. Which is holding space for more of the blueprint to resurrect, to restructure and integrate or restore back to the organic, angelic, human, divine blueprint. Yeah. Kuyaras matpushmi mora. At the same time, layers of the decay is releasing as well, like the density is releasing as well. And I'm just seeing a lot of code infrastructure coming down from the heavens down through the vertical and aligning through this hexagonal templating. Charging and amplifying genetic code sequence, operational to update through double helix fields, DNA calibration, restoring arcing systems, repairing channels, Mirias Nyashnya Karasmotpuya Kora, Samyakurasna Ati Po Onoi Muska Kahi Krishni Siamyataya, Tiskirashmasme Ayukona Nana Yiteresni Shiam Nama Atupuyo Kora. Sakirasma Utupunia Mumo Ohiatra Autiane, Shakirashmasmia no Oya. Opening forward through the pyramids as we begin divine resurrection of information of the ancient ones. Recapitulation to the galactic sky lineages. Awareness bridging through the depths of the field perspectives as star families step forward. Merging holographic DNA to the organic. Which is also creating a loop back system to the race morphogenetic field of the planetary body as well. And in turn, also correcting into one's own individual morphogenetic field. Resurrecting through the vertical axis. Bridging through inception points, accessing into the source gate systems. Seraphim angels. And as we access into the heaven's gate, the doors open, flooding light through your being, through your structure. Purification to the angelic presence within and without, releasing out fallen, defected aspects, attachment sequences, and those trying to hitch a ride. As the trinary fields expand and open with the tri-wave sequence of aquamarine, yellow, pale gold, and magenta, blending together as one. Once again, powering up the Templar systems. I'm working to reintegrate code infrastructure, accessing through the pyramids, building into the Amenti bridge, and updating through the organic, angelic, human, divine blueprint as we restore through the body, reconnection into the 10th to 12th dimensional fields, emerge back into the original seat of the beholder, running updates through all fields. And extending across the lands. As we open underneath the Sphinx, rainbow hues blend, open, and correct as the teal expands through the scalar wave, Yana Yotoros Miel Pora, opening through the hip joins as this light sequence passes through the body. Development, awakening, expansion of cellular memory, arcing through the cellular body. releasing many layers of fear. Holding contraction to move into a state of expansion. We're going to work now to reintegrate through all levels or layers of light. We're going to reintegrate all fractal aspects I'm just seeing all of these white and red flowers just scattered all over the earth body, as if we're looking back and into it now. It both looks like a kind of memorial for what was, but also already a movement that is kind of ready to move forwards as well at the same time with the white. So the red feels like a memorial, but the white feels like almost like a purity or a purification and a laying to rest of the past. We're going to update through all levels, all layers, all light. I'm going to update through all fields and all localized grids. And it's also bringing in layers of forgiveness as these aspects begin to resurrect and repair, working to consolidate and reintegrate through and through, stealing forward now through all levels or layers of light, stealing forward now through all bodies, stealing forward now through the breath of the divine I am presence. Thank you, guys. That was lovely.